Hey, it's Melissa. Welcome to my $100,000 stock experiment 2024, episode 6, ending March 3rd, 2024. The Melissa method is my attempt to implement the CanSlim trading methodology developed by William O'Neill. This is my video diary sharing my stock journey. Help me celebrate my successes and learn from my mistakes, but this isn't an endorsement to purchase any stocks that I bought or buy stocks in general. The S&P 500 index was up 0.9% for the week. I added a blue line in the sand at 5,050. I'd like to see this index hold that point and not drop below it. It did close this week at an all-time high of 5,137. The NASDAQ Composite Index was up 1.7% for the week, and it also closed at an all-time high of 16,275. I added a blue line in the sand on this one as well. Let's see if it can hold and not drop below 15,900. FTAI Aviation, stock symbol FTAI. FTAI didn't hold its gap up that I wanted it to hold last week. My B2 triggered a sell on Monday, February 27th. And then I went in and proactively sold my B1 to take a nice profit, but I'll consider buying this stock back. So I had two buys. My B1 I held for 17 weeks and 2 days, and it was up 42.8%. And my B2 I held for 17 weeks, and it was up 37.8%. Braze Inc., stock symbol BRZE. I sold Braze as well. It was up 0.1% for the week, but on Friday I sold it at the end of the day. It wasn't making the 1% a week weekly gains that I want to see. I held this stock for 5 weeks and 4 days, and it was only up 2.9%. I made a new purchase this week, Meta Platforms Inc., stock symbol META, previously known as Facebook. Meta was up 3.7% for the week, and I do need to make another buy in this stock. So I only have the B1 in this stock right now. I held it 4 days, and it's up 3.6%. GigaCloud Technologies, stock symbol GCT. GigaCloud stock was up 22% for the week. Crazy. I held it for 1 week and 1 day, and it's up 22.4%. You may say I bought this stock a little extended. I bought it where that green arrow is, and it had already had a nice gain before that. But the yellow arrow shows where I bought it in my other portfolio, and I wanted the Melissa method experiment to mirror what all my holdings are. So I bought it a little late, but it has a nice gain in a week. CleanSpark Inc., stock symbol CLSK. CleanSpark was up 8.7% for the week. These percentage gain on the right-hand side are insane. This is a 6-month chart, so the starting point is 0%. On the left-hand side, that would represent 0% on the price, and then it's gone up as much as 425% in 6 months. I love the increase in volume on this, and I'm going to buy more of this stock. But it did have some wide swings this week. It was up 24% on Monday, 3% on Tuesday, down 13% on Wednesday, down 8% on Thursday, and up 7% on Friday. So I've held this 1 week and 1 day, and I'm up 9.6%. NVDA Corp, stock symbol NVDA. NVIDIA was up 4.4% for the week. I have my floor super low on this, but I don't expect it to fall that much. A better floor would probably be the 16-day simple moving average, but I'm trying to hold this long term. I like my stocks to be beating the S&P 500 and NASDAQ each week and up at least 1%. NVIDIA, since I've held it, has not had a down week, and 4 of the last 8 weeks it's been up over 8%. I have 2 buys in NVIDIA. My B1 I've held for 7 weeks and 4 days, and it's up just over 56%. And my B2 I've held for 7 weeks and 3 days, and it's up 52.5%. Novo Nordisk, stock symbol NVO. Novo Nordisk is struggling. It was only up 0.6% for the week, and it did not beat the S&P 500 or NASDAQ. It's my worst performing stock this week, and it had a loss last week. I'm thinking of selling. I've held it the 8 weeks, and my B1 has a 17% gain, and my B2 I've held for 7 weeks and 3 days, and it has a 15% gain. So it'd be a nice gain, and I am thinking of getting out. I have way too much cash. I have over $41,000 worth of cash. I need to buy some more stock. I'd like to add on a B2 for my CleanSpark, GigaCloud, and Meta. And I'll look for something else to buy. Here's my watch list. I'll keep an eye on these stocks this week and hopefully make a purchase. Bell ring brands, Make My Trip, JFrog, Nextracker, Blue Owl Capital, ARM, AppLovin, CRISPR Therapeutics, Marathon Digital, Confluent, and Viking Therapeutics. Current holding bar chart shows 1 bar for each week or portion of a week I've held the stock. NVDA in the light blue in the middle looks great, going up, up, up. And GigaCloud in less than 2 weeks is almost at the 25% profit goal. Over on the right-hand side in red, you can see that the Novo Nordisk isn't doing much. The weekly percentage change, I start with the lowest value on the top, so the NVO Novo Nordisk is the loser with only a 0.6% gain. And down at the bottom, GigaCloud Technologies is up 22.1% for the week. Crazy. Year to date, the S&P 500 is up 7.7%, the NASDAQ is up 8.4%, and the Melissa method is up 18.9%. I'm only 65% invested though, so I need to get to some buying. At the beginning of the year, the Melissa method had 100,687, and so I started the NASDAQ, S&P 500, and my target at that point also. The lowest line on the chart, dark blue, is for the S&P 500, which has grown to 108,437. Next up is the light blue NASDAQ has grown to 109,162. If I want to meet my target of doubling my money in a year, I would have to be on track to be over 113,501, which I am. The Melissa method on the top in the orange has grown to 119,767. Thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for my next episode, or better yet, subscribe to my channel, The Melissa Method. Don't forget to hit the bell if you want an alert when I post a new episode.